Gonzalez.
Thank you, and thank you to Will, and it's a real honor to be recognized by the NAHJ with such luminaries like Maggie Rivas Rodriguez and Francisco Ramirez, and I got to salute all of you who are still here, sticking through this long, long night. And I just, my wife says, "Are you going to say that again?" I always, a slogan that has always stuck in my mind is an old dicho nuestro, nadie es profeta en su pueblo. No one is a prophet in their own town or among their own people. So when you get a recognition like this from the people who know you best, your colleagues who've seen you through the good times and the bad over many years, it's especially gratifying. I know it's been a long night, and we've all learned a lot. I'm just going to share with you a few thoughts because, I've been in journalism. This is my 30th year as a professional reporter. Started in 1978. And I figure that over that time I've written maybe a little bit more than maybe 5,000 articles and columns or investigative stories or magazine pieces. And I've also, for the last 11 years, co-hosted sort of an alternative, more cutting-edge news show on radio and television, Democracy Now! And I figured over that time probably I've co-hosted about 1,000 of those shows, and I've had the opportunity to work on documentary film scripts and books and other things. And I've really been privileged to spend my life learning about the world, getting paid every day to go out and learn more, and then try to distill that knowledge in a way that ordinary readers or listeners and viewers can make sense of a world that to so many people sometimes seems overwhelming, sometimes seems irrational, many times seems unjust. So I've had the privilege and the honor to try to make sense of that world for others and to do something that I've always loved to do, which is right. So I want to share with you just why I got into journalism, how I got into journalism, and then the biggest lesson I've learned about being a good journalist. I got into journalism because I had a wonderful teacher when I was in high school. Her name was Pauline Bonagura. She was the English teacher at Franklin K. Lane High School. She was the most marvelous teacher that anyone could ever hope to have. She was not only the English teacher at the high school, she was the advisor of the high school paper. Now, when I say she was a great teacher, there is data to back that up. Not only did I come out of Lane High School as a reporter, many others did as well. Carol Carmichael, who's a longtime editor at the Seattle Times, was trained by Pauline Bonagura at Franklin K. Lane High School. So was David Vidal, who became a foreign correspondent for the New York Times for many years. So was Janet McMillan, who became a reporter at the Philadelphia Inquirer and other newspapers for many years. So was Steve Handelman, who was my feature editor when I was editor-in-chief of the Lane Reporter in 1963 and 64. And Steve became one of the star foreign correspondents of the Toronto Star and then later